pow and pew pew and all them something they are going and rolling off a building and man and old man as hostage and bank robbery. It's none of that. Which is actually a unique change because my like said them something there. But hey guys, welcome to another episode of Car Vibes. I'm your host Julie, the usual, not feeling peppy at all, and my co-host who is eating down the place,
the usual,
Mandel. There's lots of cars on the road today. Yeah, surprisingly it's the holiday.
They want to thief Julie, that's why she's not happy.
Yes, my workplace.
But the phone next year.
Another day, waiting out to see if them actually gonna pay me my money what them owe. If them don't pay it out, then me tell you no, and if you know no liar, link me, cause I need for so. Putting that aside, I'm a disgruntled employee. I'm lucky then I'm lucky when I start distribute which part of my work. Make them come up there, make Glean and everybody come tell them how unfair they are treating the young people. And then them say want young people for work for them. It's the older generation them want to work for them because the older generation is gonna sit down and take that.
Sad to see.
Wait until I'm done school. You see that's why people, if you're in a work, you're going to school. I think I spoke about it last time. It is difficult. But when you don't got those degrees, your workplace take you for one piece of kunomuno.
Long time here,
Kunomuno?
Kunomuno. Long time here.
The workplace take you for a kunomuno, man. Big time. And some of them don't even want grant to the time to go places because them know say, oh, at school you gotta deal with whatever. Them want hold you down. Because them know the moment you get that certificate in your hand, I hit that for them. They know you're a good worker, you know. There's no denying about it. You work hard. You probably do some little bit of overtime where them don't pay you for. Or you decide say, you know, you're going to finish up the work. You're always going to take you some time before you can go home. You finish it, right? You dedicate yourself to it because guess what? You know in yourself that the work don't do good, you're not going to feel good. If you're a workaholic like myself, you know the work not going to do good unless you do it good. You try to cover yourself. You try to interest in everything. Every I cross, every T, and the Q them of them tail. You use that type of person. If you're that type of what? If you're that type of person, you know what I mean.
Q them up them.
The Q.
And the tail.
The tail. The dash. Get away. Sure. As I was saying, if you're that type of person, then you're gonna feel what I say. Like people taking advantage of you. But don't worry. If you're going to school, just bite your lip. Ask Mandel cannot tell you how much time I shed I want to say I not go back to school.
Every other month.
Living I water, not going back to school. I'm tired, I'm done. But here what? If I'm not done, work me still take me as idiot. Still I work me out. Still I tell me do this, do that out in my job description. I just really say go.
I have to pay me my money, you know. Say.
Do this, do that, whatever, and yo, kill out yourself and do the work. When time for you get paid, them tell you say, thank you for your contribution. That was it, that's your pay. It make you feel like a whole lot of, what that's called? Spoiled soup. Or spoiled porridge.
Spoiled soup, really?
Yeah.
Alright.
Whatever, whichever language you guys want to use, that's fine by me. But I was saying soup and porridge at this point. Spoiled. But
spoiled poop.
Yeah. Coming off that, whew, that feels much better. Although I never tell them all of the story. But stay tuned. Let's watch and see.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. I'm gonna ramp with my moving money.
Let's see what happens.
See what happens. Because God not sleep. Me I bring God into this. Them lucky. Back in the day, all them people you get over and you think them alright. Me saying Thomas people them. Throw a little cuckoo over there.
Guys, I don't know what.
I'm just joking. I would not mess with someone's life yet. But we don't really have a topic for today, you know, cause like I was just busy, just taking in the sub stories of not getting my moving money. That's all I did care about the whole day today. How am I not get money for move? I'm gonna need to move like bad.
Don't worry about it.
We need to move. So anybody want, you know, tell us so have some rent, preferably in the Kingston area.
In the bush.
Or in the bush.
Preferably in the hills, St. Andrew. Not Kingston, not living at the hotness.
Only Mandela alone approves of this. But since I have no other means of transportation, as you can see, he's the one that's driving.
And the town too hot.
I have no other means of communicating my feelings of not being able to take the bus or taxi by myself. Wait.
Same.
Okay. So yeah, in the bush, the hilly part, as Mandela has called it. But putting that aside, I hope you guys had spent your independence well. The day, to be very honest with you, I never remember it was the independence. I just knew, so I woke up, I wasn't going to the people in work, and I was feeling happy. I don't know what was happening. I just forgot it was the independence. I don't know what about you, but it did end really nice because where we lived, we were able to see the fireworks. It was really nice.
I think I turned that there.
There was a lot of noise. I was like, what the hell is going on? Thought it was done. I'm like, no, it's not like somebody moving chair, and then it sound, I don't know,
Sound like Obama job.
kabooey going on.
Jamaica under attack.
So we went outside and like, oh wow, it's fireworks. Actually, I was the only one doing that.
Yeah.
But it was nice. I liked it. I think it's cool. Honestly, I thought they would have like, you know those fireworks where you get to say the flag and your country's flag and
You pay them?
how much 60
You paying them? How much money for that?
them already you pay for fireworks. Then couldn't ask to China own Jamaica, you know, then couldn't beg them. Jamaica licky to the point them could have begged China for some fireworks. As I was saying, I thought they were gonna do all of that, you know, because the way them say, yeah, man, this year Grand Gala gone hot. I'm gonna say,
Them they said that?
yes, they were advertising this Grand Gala gone hot and
Never did listen.
come out and get your ticket and really. A lot of persons around my building was saying that come out and rate and I'm like, alright, I know so bad, still wouldn't go.
It's alright. How much you gonna get a ticket?
I'm sure it's free.
Oh.
Yeah, you have different. I think you have designated spot where you go and collect tickets. Yeah, I think I saw it go. But guys, I basically spend it watching this crime series. It's an old crime series called Cold Case, and if you have watched it before, yeah, like it has messed with my mind.
Are you this after?
Period. I had nothing better to do.
Yeah, so much.
Actually, I had other things to do. I have exam coming up and
You have other things to watch.
gonna do like
Anything.
anyways. So I saw it and like I always see it, but I never know what it was about. And I said, you know what, let's go watch and see what it is. You know, you're trying to watch something, that was me. And then a couple of the episodes were like I had to be explaining to Monday what was going on, and at one point when it was time for me to go to bed, I was so terrified. I never want to go to my
That's
bed.
for sure.
I don't know. It has a lot of psychological thing going on for it. It mentally messes with you.
It
The movie, alright, the series them, depending on what series you're watching, it mentally stresses your brain out because
Which episode?
Huh?
I mean, which episode?
different type of episode, because you have, of course, you know, you can't trust no one. Lover, friends, family, your co-worker, you can't trust nobody. them can kill it at any time because
Them can't want to pay it up.
of course, because it's human nature to backstab each other. Peter denied Christ thrice. There was 12 disciples, and one of them decided to backstab Jesus. And what was the next one? Cain killed Abel. It's human nature. I think there was a story in the Bible where this man married to this woman, and I think she went back to her parents because of some disargument. And the man must owe some people something, and the man them who him owe come for him. The man threw him wife out the door, make them kill him wife. Crime. Did it from day one, from the first murder was killing Abel. So it's human nature to do that, right? But them people are commit some serious crime. And them get away with it for years. Like them crime would have happened in the 90s. And in the 2000s are when them catch the people like them man live happily outside of the crime where him committing. Like it really touch your heart. It touch your soul.
It not touch my heart and it not touch my soul.
Because probably it probably can be a situation where it actually happened but just not in that same way. You get me say?
Them have something way happen. All the way.
But
Nah, but I mean,
it bothers me. You know why? A lot of
person. Watch it over and over.
It's not over. Watching different episodes, right?
She watch about 25 episodes, yeah?
Actually, I'm on season 2.
Same thing? Much episode of season 1?
I think there's... I don't remember.
Well, heap. That's the point. So,
but
if you watch them over and over...
Guys, I'm a fan of watching crime series. I love NCIS, love all the series of NCIS. However, those, I don't know why those are not, them never really touched the soul like that. Because...
So, hold on, you want to see if it touch your soul?
No, but I'm saying it never touched my soul like that. I watch them for fun. But this one, sometimes I really sit down and think about it and said, people really do people like that? Like...
Yeah, I think too deep in this thing.
I know I shouldn't be thinking too deep about it because it's just a series. However, as I'm saying, it just messed with me. I'm used to all the pow guns blazing, people are jumping off a building, rolling, you know, people are hold as hostage. Remember that me used to. This one is not like that.
The Wild West pow guns blazing.
I'm just not used to this slow pace kind of series going on, and the whole cast is just focused on solving these murders. I'm just like, murders that take place 60 years before them time, 70 years before them time. It was just so, it's interesting. I give them that. It's interesting. I actually really love it. Again, it's not pow and pew pew and all them something they are going and rolling off a building and man and old man as hostage and bank robbery. It's none of that, which is actually a unique change because my like said them something there. But this one, it really hits the soul. That's all I would say.
My soul good.
It hits the whole. There's a lot of episodes there, especially when it has to do with race, right? And not just black. There was an episode about some Chinese immigrants and how the ICE, how they some corrupted people there use them. A lot of stuff actually happened, and to be very fair, I think they actually took that from some Chinese immigrant story, but they said it at the first part that it was fictional, so who knows. However, it's it touches you. You just I think I look at myself and said, I'm so glad to be in.
You tell them the name of it? You serious?
Yeah, Cold Case.
Cold Case.
So I'm so glad to be a Jamaican. I don't have to be a refugee. I don't have to run away from my country or anything like that. That's not the case for those people back then. They had to skedaddle. They have to run away from their home because somebody out to kill them, or the government, a riot or whatever. I'm glad to be born at this time, actually. I'm living the life. But then I'm pretty sure that was not the case. It wasn't the case.
Some places.
It wasn't the case, right? So something like that just touched me, and I'm like, look what they had to go through just to survive, right?
People are hard soft. But I understand.
There was another case where this lady fell in love with a black she's a black lady and she fell in love with a white man. But back then those things were frowned upon and people would actually kill you for such, right? So they were meeting secretly and stuff. And you know, say the white man friend decides say well, I don't know really to put it.
I'm killer.
Yeah, well, the
Sure.
white guy that she was dating had some friends who disliked colored women, colored people, but colored women in general, because of course women strength them up. So them decide to pick on every colored woman with them say. She, however, because she don't afraid of nobody, she say when you cut yourself or the same blood you see, right? She no business about it. Them never like so she ignore them and never afraid of them, etc. So them decide so them gonna teach her a lesson. And them end up raped her and kill her. All of them. And that does not what didn't help the situation, the same white guy that she was with helped them. So that one actually got me in thinking like what was going on through his head. And he lived it through, got married to somebody else, have children, have great grandchildren. When him up in him age, and when him get arrested, him live him life already. Live him life already. I felt so bad for the lady, and her daughter grew up thinking her mother was a lady of the streets because of what the police did by then. Back then, of course, like I said, black people did not have a lot of privileges as how they have now. So they just came to the house, said she was a lady of the street. One of her clients then did this to her, take up her body, and that was it. Call it a day. It took them 60 or something years later for somebody who did have some form of evidence about it. And bear in mind, this evidence came up, I think the evidence came up because of the granddaughter of the lady. The granddaughter of the lady, her mother had died. That would have been the colored lady's daughter. She had died, and she was so sad when she died that she and sad and angry at her mother because she thought her mother had left her. So yeah, sorry, I went on a rant. It just gets to me. Man, they love business. Man, they love give two rap bats ass or anything like that.
Just another show. I mean, these things happen in real life, don't get me wrong, but me not make it touch me soul. Touch fear soul.
Yeah, it just don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna watch the rest of the seasons.
See anything?
Still gonna watch the rest of the
If
seasons.
it's not bad at me, why me I watch it?
Because it gives me a feeling of what.
Well, no bad at me still, so I watch anything.
Yeah, nothing phases my name, but for me, certain things phase me.
Stop.
I stop and look and I'm saying, this is what this gentleman went through, or this child went through, or some of the episodes are really just sad. For another example is this little boy. He was found in a box. His hair trimmed off and everything, and he was found in a box. How him got into the box? He was an orphan, technically. He was an orphan and he was staying at a Catholic home, right? When the movie near to end is when we realized that one of the nuns was his mother, and they wanted to get rid of him quickly because of the whole wild sin and whatever. Understand me? And his behavior, I don't know. I think it was what the lady said in that movie. It was them sin biting them, because he was the most troubled child. Every minute he get some trouble, some form of trouble. When them get him to be, when he's adopted, him come, them fling him right back. So I think it was weird. It was really weird.
Yeah, go watch one next episode tonight.
Yeah, probably. I think it was weird. And funny enough, how twisted it was. The little boy's parent, the little boy who died, both his parents killed him. His mother, the nun, and the doctor who the nun went to was his father. Both killed him. And apparently the doctor never knew that it was his son. And I don't think, based on how the movie went, the doctor didn't even know that he still killed his son. And another thing they were doing too. Back in those days, I think this was during the World War or something like that. They were testing a lot of stuff on humans, right? So radioactive toothpaste, food, etc. And apparently they were experimenting on these children. So, and when the men, it was only on men, the little boys. So when they grew up, they were unable to have kids. So every one of the little boys that came out of that home had to adopt children because they couldn't get one for themselves. Any input?
No, it's not. I read them sad stories, you know. I read them sad, I go through them sad stories, you know. My heart, I give my heart out to these people, but you're not there.
You're not giving a heart out to nobody.
I empathize with persons who go through it in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, the movies themselves never really.
I don't know. I think the movies nowadays is the doorway to different perspectives.
To be fair, the movies them not no impact on me nowadays. That series, that old series, I watch.
Yeah, I'm watching the old series. It has impact. The new ones, as I said, is about pow pow.
The Wild West. Pow pow.
Like Hawaii Five-0. I love Hawaii Five-0. It gives a nice, zest to it. It's comedy, it's action, it's crime, it's
Movies should be about escapism. Movies and series, and it should be about escapism. I prefer a movie that bring me or transport me to another world, so to speak. Put me in a position of whatever is going on.
He's referring to Maverick and Mission Impossible Dead, I reckon.
Well, yeah, you can say like Maverick because.
Oh, and Batman.
Yeah, they put me in the world of Batman.
The one where his name? Robert Stewart, his name?
Pattinson, the great Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, yes.
Yeah, I mean, like the classics, that Godfather. People, the Godfather. That movie, I sit down one night and watch off part 1 and part 2, 6 hours something. I just stay up, I never sleep until the next morning, just watch the Godfather. Because I hear good things about it, and it was a really good movie. It put me in the gangster life, so to speak. Not that I want to be in the gangster life, because we can't see what happened to them. But it put me in a for them world and give me for them perspective. It was a great movie, man. You get me? And then now you have the excitement movies, them like the Mommy and the Mommy Return back in them time. Them type of movie there. And I sit down, I watch that there. I try to touch my soul. My soul good right there.
Oh my god.
You get me? Remember when my mother used to watch them African movies there, man?
Oh, I hate those. Not to say that I don't appreciate Africa, but I'm not a fan. The hobby come out of people and it go in of people and.
To be fair, you have
not
a lot
a
of
fan.
them. You have a lot of them.
Scared me.
I love for watch.
You have the love stories that are nice.
A lot of them I love for
the ones
watch.
with the obeah.
But I don't even the ones with the obeah, to be fair. But yeah, somebody love
voodoo.
one of them. Somebody love story one of them too. But yeah, your mother used to watch some of them. I'm like, what's something else?
What's wrong with Jamaican women? I love watching African movies though. I want to know. I remember my mom used to love watch The Young and the Reckless. And when those finish, she did jump on the African movie. Or in between, I don't remember. My memory kind of fuzzy, but what's up with women and watching African movies?
Some of them nice. I will admit.
That's the love one them. And to be very even fair with you, Some of them are still afraid of.
That's what I'm not
But guys, that's my 2 cents on how your workplace betrays you.
It's a random thoughts there.
Random talks there. How your workplace can betray you if you don't have proper education. So go out there and show them who's boss. Go get that degree. Go get that associates. Go get that PhDs, those masters, whatever it is, those diplomas.
You can still treat it like either.
This
Have
is-
sense. That way I gotta try to have sense.
Guys, once you got what you got, once you've got what you got, you can always find a different work. Hear me tell you? Work there. Just not as high paying as you want it to be, but it's there. You just need to go out and look for it.
And have sense.
Yes, and have
Stand up
sense.
for your right.
By the way, get a copy of your rights in the workplace, because these people, these hierarchy systems, them no normal. Another, what were we talking? Oh, and of course, TV series that you can watch if you have not watched before. It's called Cold Case.
The Touching Your Soul series.
As man said, I just be soft, so I might just be too soft for that, but I still watching it. I want to still. It actually opens the human side to you. If you're a cold person, it will open up the human side.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause you might feel
You're not calling me
sympathetic
human.
to some of these victims.
Yeah. Man, are you one?
God knows what you make out of Mendel. Alright guys, see you tomorrow or the next time.
You see it.
Car Vibes.
Big up on yourself.